So this channel is all about me talking about my passions, productivity, practicality. In this particular video, I want to talk about one of my passions / guilty pleasures. This video, I want to talk about my top 5 rappers of all time, and I want to talk about my current top 5 rappers, the current GOATs, the current ones that's going to pass the torch on to the next generation. There's some honorable mentions in each category. This is my all-time top 5. A lot of people didn't make the list. I mean, it's only 5 people. I got a list actually. I wrote it down. Top 5 all-time rap list. Rappers, MCs, in no particular order. Number 1, Tupac. It's Tupac. This guy, his influence is still felt to this day. Tupac Shakur was not only a rapper, but an artist, an actor. Real radical. He stood on what he believed in. His influence in hip hop, it's in every kind of like rapper's DNA. Chief Keef, 50 Cent, they all take elements from Tupac. I'm trying to think of a Tupac before there was a Tupac. Number 2 all-time list is Biggie, Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls. Him and Pac were very young when they passed. I think Biggie was 22. Just to put stuff in perspective, like him and Jay-Z was like, that's who Jay-Z looks at as a peer, is Biggie. Diddy, aka Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy. The sound that he was creating that made his label one of the biggest hip-hop labels. Biggie was a big part of that. He was fat and fly as hell. His lyrics, man, like some of the stuff that he was saying, the way he could put the words together, the way his cadence, riding the beat. Biggie is 100% in my all-time. Number 3, Jay-Z. Jay-Z is my favorite rapper of all time. If I was putting this list in any order, he would be number 1. I like Jay-Z a lot. He's dope. Number 4, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is a GOAT. His longevity in the game, him starting so young. Billboard hits, platinum albums, crazy music videos, crazy influential. Gave us Drake, gave us Nicki. Last on the list is Kanye West. Crazy influential. Crazily musically talented, visionary, genius. This man is incredible artistically. I know he gets a lot of help, but his raps is hard though. So I'm trying to think of artists who went on 3-peats, right? 3-peats is a thing in hip hop that you could do. People who just drop like 3 phenomenal albums in a row. A lot of people did them back in the day. Jeezy dropped 3 albums in a row. TM101, TM102, The Recession. That's a 3-peat. Ludacris did it back in the day. I want to say back for the first time. Then Word of Mouth. And it might have been Chicken and Beer after that. T.I. also did it as well. Trap Music, Urban Legend. King, it was a 3-peat. Kanye also did this. With his first album, College Dropout. With his second album, Late Registration. With his third album, Graduation. 3-peat. Lil Wayne also did this. Carter 1, Carter 2, Carter 3. He actually has a record on Carter 3 called 3-peat. That's my top 5. Recap: Pac, Big, Jay, Wayne, Ye. Top 5 all time. Honorable mentions: Nas, Eminem. Next category, this is my top 5 right now. So top 5 currently who could potentially go up in there, who is passing the torch, who's holding it down right now. This was a harder list for me. First on the list is Canadian light-skinned Drake. Drake is the number 1 current rapper leading the culture and has the ability to take his torch that he's earned and pass it along to the next generation. And he does a lot of that. He definitely reaches out to different artists. You've seen him doing recently with Yeet. So Drake, number 1. This is also in no particular order. And you got Kendrick Lamar. I remember Kendrick Lamar when he first came out. I didn't see this, but you found out quick what it was gonna be. Yeah, Kendrick's dope, conscious, lyrical, mysterious. He's dope. He's dope. Kendrick so far. Drake #1, Kendrick #2. Like I said, no particular order. I'm serious about that. Third on the list, and I actually had someone else here. I'll let you guess who it was, but I swapped them out for Kodak Black. Putting on for Florida, putting on for Broward. He's from like Pompano, Florida or something. Sniper Gang, all of that. Kodak, man. Kodak for the last, since when he first came out, which was back in probably like 2015, 2016, despite him being in and out of jail for his entire career, has put out some really dope music. He's extremely influential. You see that with Cardi B and a bunch of other artists. You see that even as recently is with those two white kids, the something twins, can't remember. But yeah, Kodak leading the way, having the torch, passing it on to people like Nardo, to people like Fulio. He was one of the first young guys out of Florida who was really snapping. It was some other guys too, but it wasn't really that street. I think X was coming around that time. Denzel Curry. You got Smoke Perp, Lil Pump out of Florida, but Kodak was different. I knew it from the first time. Like, you knew it early on. He was different. Kodak. #4, Future Hendrix. Pluto. This dude is phenomenal. Like, I don't know how you can't. Yeah, he's hella toxic, but this man's music is incredible, man. This man's music is literally incredible. Like, you can go back. He's got catalog. Last on the list is Lil Uzi Vert. Has been one of my favorite artists since he came out back in like 2016, or really made his big break on the scene. I won't say that's when he came out, but I think that's when I first heard of him. With his first mixtape, or the first big mixtape, Love is Rage. And he also makes some of the best music that I've ever heard. It's just great music. He can really rap, and I think he's most definitely passing the torch. He's in a position where he can pass the torch along, and you see his influence in so much of hip-hop, so much of rap. So yeah, Drake, Kendrick, Kodak, Future, Uzi. Top 5 current rappers who are in control of the current culture, who dictates the current narrative and will be passing the torch along to the next generation. Honorable mentions, J. Cole, Lil Baby. But yeah, that's what it is. I was just thinking about who is my top 5 all time in rap, which is a genre that I grew up listening to, that I'm very familiar with, that I enjoy listening to. It's very entertaining to me. I love listening to it like when I work out and stuff. Sometimes when I'm in the car, sometimes doing chores and stuff around the house. But yeah, so that's my video for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I really want to know what your list looks, sounds like. If hip hop is something that you enjoy or you grew up listening to, and you follow hip hop now, like, I just want to know, how'd I do? You think my list is valid, or you're not really rocking with it? Get in the comment section, let me know. Hope you enjoyed the video. And this is Better Black Man, my YouTube channel where I talk about passion, productivity, and practicality. My name is Sean Kiefer. Peace.